terrorist attack in Israel's history. Israel has the right to self-defense, but what we see in practice from Israel goes beyond self-defense. We have made this very clear in recent weeks. Blocking food and medicine for Palestinians trapped in Gaza does not protect Israel. Bypassing UN aid deliveries does not help the people. It undermines decades of humanitarian principles. The humanitarian situation is deteriorating. Three warehouses were recently opened in Gaza, but only one is now accepting new deliveries. At every single opportunity, I have called on my Israeli counterpart to let the aid flow and allow aid organizations to operate freely. You must ask the same. Reports last night that Israeli forces killed over 50 Palestinian people waiting for flour in Gaza aid site are beyond shocking. Every day this war continues, humanity slips further away. Enough is enough. A month ago, Israel also began an offensive in Gaza. Operation Gideon's Chariots has involved a disproportionate use of force, the continued targeting of civilian infrastructure, and unacceptable death toll. 90% of people living in the Strip have already been displaced. Those who remain are entirely dependent on aid, which isn't coming in. Israel's stated objective is to take control over the entire Gaza Strip. Altering, reducing or annexing territory is a direct violation of international law. Should all or parts of Gazan civilian population be permanently forced from their homes, this too would be a violation of international law. We must call it as such. The West Bank, in parallel, is in a state of chaos. Israel defense forces are dismantling Palestinian terrorist networks and terrorism is declining. But settler violence is increasing. This isn't logical if terrorism is to blame for settler violence. Intimidation campaigns, physical and verbal attacks, and the destruction and burning of property and homes are leading to the displacement of entire Palestinian communities. This is outright lawlessness. Israel must come face to face with its own extremists. And what is happening in the West Bank threatens the formation of a Palestinian state and peace for the region in the long run. Honourable members, as the European Union, our job is not to lament, but to ask ourselves what we have in our power to do in response. 3 points. First, we must put the pressure on Israel. Last month,